Gather round, Kamishibai is about to start. Hi there. Today I'd like to talk to you about Gaito Kamishibai quizzes. During the 1930s and 1950s, Kamishibai was one of, and at times, the most popular form of entertainment in Japan. There are two types of Kamishibai, street Kamishibai and educational Kamishibai. Educational Kamishibai emerged out of street Kamishibai and was used in Japanese elementary schools for decades. It includes things like folktales like The Monkey and the Crab, Momotaro the Peach Boy, Hats for Jizzo, The King Has No Clothes, but also educational topics, such as this is a biography of Thomas Edison. This educational Kamishibai is on growing rice. And this Kamishibai is on how to deal with infectious diseases, very timely for today. Street Kamishibai, or Gaito Kamishibai, emerged during the Depression of the 1930s and dealt with much more adventurous tales, such as this one called Jungle Boy. This tale is about a young girl trying to survive on her own after the atomic bombings of Hiroshima. This is a swashbuckling samurai story. There are also comedic tales. And this is Ogon Bat. Ogon Bat was the very first Kamishibai. For more information on Ogon Bat, who many consider the first modern superhero, or on Gaito Street Kamishibai, please check out my other films on them. And while you're at it, please like and subscribe. It really helps. In Street Kamishibai, the Kamishibai-man, and most performers were men, bicycled around town and told 3 to 5 serialized stories. As the picture cards are pulled out, the story progresses. Prior to the show, and in between stories, the Kamishibai-man would sell sweet and savory treats. Only those who bought the treats could listen to the show. That is how the Kamishibai-man earned a living, by selling penny candy, and why street Kamishibai boomed during the economically difficult 1930s and 1950s. One part of a Gaito Kamishibai performance were the quizzes that appeared between some of the longer stories. If you answered a quiz question correctly, you often got a free treat. Thus, children often look forward to them, with the hopes of getting an extra treat. What follows are a series of Kamishibai quizzes. Some are easy, some are tricky. They all provide a window into Japanese society, culture, and sensibilities during the 1950s. Are you ready to try your hand at them? How many can you get right? What is the largest beast that lives in North America? Hint. What does it say inside the circle? Yes, that is correct. The American buffalo. Going out to study. What am I studying? Orin times 2. Yes, congrats. Violin, or violin. What does a baseball manager drink? Cocoa, kocha, black tea, coffee, ocha, green tea. Yes, congrats. It's kocha, black tea. Which of these animals loves fried tofu? Abura age. The fox. Foxes love fried tofu. That is why it is put on top of kitsune udon, or fox udon. How many times can light circle the earth in a second? 7.5 times. Altogether, how many legs are there? Yes, that's right, 12. What is this? Yes, a bamboo dragonfly. What tools are these? A kettle, an iron, a saw, and a bucket. 3 clues. I am a thin and long thing. When shaved, a black pointed face appears. I sit in a pen box for a long time. Yes, that's right. I'm a pencil. What is Japan's oldest slave trader tale? Zushio and Anjuhime, also known as Sancho the Bailiff. It has 5 fingers, but is boneless and floppy. Yes, that's right. A glove. What is this? A water pump. How do you read this? Ko plus oni minus ni plus ringo minus ngo. Yes, that's right. Kori, or ice. It is 4 meters long, the eggs hatch in its stomach, and 30 to 40 pups are born. It is called by various names. Hint, what does it say inside the circle? Yes, that is correct. A hammerhead shark, a shumokuzame. How do you read this? Kao, face, minus o. Ki, kujira, whale, minus jira. Ke, koma, top, minus ma. Kakikuke ko. So how do you read this? A blank blank ka ni I blank ha ne da ma de blank blank mu yo. America ni iku Haneda made tanomu yo. We need to get to Haneda to go to America. What prefecture is this? Yes, that's right. It's Iwate Prefecture. Find the error. Wearing 2 gloves. How do you read this? Fusen, balloon, minus sen, ro, or, shi, for, ki, tree. A Faroshki wrapping cloth. What is full going and empty returning? A lunchbox, bento bako. What do you call a dirty cat? Southern cat, minamiko. Eastern cat, higashiko. Western cat, nishiko. Kitanaiko, northern missing cat. Kita, north, plus nai, not there or missing, equals kitanai or dirty, plus ko, for cat. I am a tanuki raccoon dog, but I am called by a different name. Who am I? Yes, that is correct. Bunpuku tikero, bunpuku chagama. What is this? A cooking pot. How do you read this? San, 3, baketu, bucket, minus ketsu, san. Samba-san, a midwife. I am an aerial warrior who searches for Demon Island. Who am I? The pheasant from the Momotaro folktale. What has 4 eyes and 12 legs? A cat holding on to an octopus. A fish that is about 5 centimeters long, that builds a nest, as you can see. Hint: rearrange the 4 characters in the square. Yes, that is correct. A stickleback, togeuo. Missing character quiz. DEA blank blank ALL. Ouch! Yes, congrats! Dead ball. Egypt is famous for its pyramids. A tall building. To, pagoda. To is a homonym for 10 and pagoda. So how are you doing? Are you able to figure them out? One popular treat that Kamishibai-man sold was mizo-ame. It's a mild sweet, normally made from rice, that is sort of like corn syrup. One reason it was so popular is that it was served on chopsticks that you would spin around each other. The more air you could spin into it, the fluffier and softer it got. I purchased some in America to demonstrate that it's made out of corn syrup instead of rice and just won't fluff up. Now back to the quizzes. What is she doing? She is feeding the birds. Masu, measuring cup, minus su. Tomato, minus mato. A manto, a cloak. This tree is 10 ri minus 1 ri. Well, yes, that's right. Kuri, or chestnut. What is this? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 7 times. Nana, or banana. What is inside the bubbles? Air. What is this? A pipe. How do you read this? Koneko minus neko, or cat, plus zo, or elephant. Kozo, a little boy. What is this? A pheasant. Kiji. Kiku, chrysanthemum, or asagao, morning glory. Which one blooms first? Asagao, morning glory. Why does a cup break when you add boiling water to it? The minerals in glass expand when heated, and with nowhere to go, the glass cracks. How do you read this? U, N, Do, or 10, Kai, or shell. Undokai, sports day. Time for the Shiritori game, the game where the last character of a word becomes the first of the next word. Let's start with dacho, ostrich. There's only one correct answer. Yes, that's right. Dacho to ushi to shika. Ostrich, cow, deer. America's first president was? George Washington. What do you call the bell rung at the end of the year? Joya no Kane, the tolling of bells 108 times on New Year's Eve that begins a little before midnight. How do you read this? Yu, hot water, sounds like iu. Ku, or 9. To, or 10. Wo, kiku, chrysanthemum. Iu koto o kiku, listen to the instructions. How do you read this? 8, ha, 7, na, 4, shi, 4, yo, 2, bu. The flower shobu, or calamus. Witty telegram. Tsushimbu, correspondence. When you blow and suck, sounds come out. Yes, congrats! A harmonica. Which bird can suck up water? Sparrow, pigeon, chicken, crane. A pigeon. How do you read this? Chi 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 no yama. Chio no Yama, a famous sumo wrestler. How do you read this? Mitsu, 3, Ru, Ku, 9, No, Mitsu, 3, Ningyo, or doll. Miruku nomi ningyo, milk drinking doll. I have 3 legs and I'm okay in the middle of a fire. Gotoku, a tripod set up in a hibachi to support a kettle. The mouth is very big and grotesque, but the bones are very soft, so you can eat most of it. Hint, rearrange the 4 characters in the square. Yes, that is correct. A fishing frog. An angler. Anko. What is this? A smile. Kugi, nail, minus gi. Ru, matsu, pine, minus tsu. Kuruma, a car. Witty classroom. Donut plus dog who barks twice. Dog bark is wan in Japanese. Yes, congrats. 0 plus wang times 2 equals 2. Kuri, chestnut, plus su, vinegar, plus masu, measure box. Christmas, Christmas. How many dots are there on a die? 21. What is this? A scale. How do you read this? Taco, octopus, also a homonym for a kite, plus a, plus gemuri, cloud, minus muri. Tako age, flying a kite. So how many did you get right? Are you smarter than a 1950s Japanese 5th grader? I hope you enjoy the quizzes and the little window they shed on Japan. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps.